Supreme Court rejected the Gujarat government's curative petition, and remember the Narendra Modi government had suffered a setback with the Supreme Court upholding the appointment of Justice R.A. Mehta as Lokayukta by the governor. Abhishek joining us on the phone line with more details. Abhishek.
Well, with this decision of the Supreme Court of rejecting Gujarat government's curative petition in the Lokayukt case, essentially all legal options available with the Gujarat government have been exhausted, which essentially translates into R.A. Mehta effectively becoming Lokayukt if and when he chooses to take oath of office. This is obviously going to be seen as a setback for the Gujarat government because tooth and nail attempts were made to see to it that R.A. Mehta does not take charge. I mean, from the very beginning, when the Gujarat government lost its first case in the High Court, there was a review petition, there was a larger bench of Gujarat High Court that was given this case after an appeal by the Gujarat government, and then after losing there also, Gujarat government chose to file an appeal in the Supreme Court, which was again rejected, and then the curative petition. So long process beginning since 2011, coming to an end with the Gujarat government exhausting all legal options, and now it remains to be seen whether R.A. Mehta, the man who's at the center of this whole issue, decides to take charge as Lokayukt as and when he feels
Right, Abhishek, stay with us. Meenakshi also joining us on the phone line. Meenakshi, now we see this as a real setback for the Gujarat government with the Supreme Court, in fact, rejecting their curative petition.
Yes, absolutely. As Abhishek was saying just moments back, as a matter of fact, the formal order has not yet been uploaded on the official website of the Supreme Court. But what we are being given to understand from our sources is that the curative plea, which was perhaps one of the last resorts that the Gujarat government was exploring here before the Apex Court, has been dismissed by the Supreme Court. Now, let's bear in mind the fact that traditionally the Supreme Court does not judge its own judgments. So the very fact that the review plea of the Gujarat government on an earlier occasion was dismissed in the top court was an indication of sorts that unless and until the Gujarat government was able to establish some aspect of irremediable damage that was done to it, it was very difficult to have gotten the Supreme Court to really view it with any semblance of latitude or entertain the plea, because traditionally the Supreme Court does not judge its own judgments. And just a while back, what we are being given to understand is that the Supreme Court indeed has gone ahead and dismissed the Gujarat government's plea. So perhaps one of the last resorts that the Gujarat government had before itself to explore as a legal remedy, legal option, now lies explored, and the opinion of the top court in the country is out in the clear, wherein it does not feel that the curative plea challenging the appointment of the Lokayukt is worthy of any consideration.
Right, may actually stay with us. Abhishek also with us on the phone line. Now, Abhishek, earlier, as per the new provisions, for the first time, the Chief Minister would have been under the purview of the Lokayukta at par with the other ministers.
Well, yes, that is a separate issue, but as of now, the way the appointment was made of the Lokayukt by the governor of Gujarat without consulting the Chief Minister, and that is the reason why the Gujarat government was up in arms and had contested this appointment of retired Justice R.A. Mehta. Of course, the way the Gujarat law stands, the Chief Minister is not there, and there is, in fact, an amended law that has been passed by the Gujarat Assembly, which is pending with the governor, and which includes the Chief Minister. So obviously all those things would come later, but as of now the focus would be essentially whether Justice Mehta deems it fit to take charge, knowing fully well that the Gujarat government has keenly contested his appointment.
Absolutely. This big breaking news coming in right now. It's a setback for the Gujarat government as the Supreme Court has rejected its curative petition.